Wow, there's 50 of you already. Amazing. This is our first, I guess, it's non-hill climb event. Actually glad I was able to make this one. How's everybody doing? I'm just loading the chat now, so catching up on everybody. Tim, nice to see you. Busy time over in Austin, I'm guessing, right now. I've got a little hamster in my gears. My little hamster's trying to get out. We should be okay though. I'm on my slightly easier week of cycling this week, which quite fortunately coincides with Christmas. And because of that, you all have a special Christmas Eve FTP live stream from me. So that'll be Friday morning. So it's Christmas Eve morning, isn't it? This was an invite-only event, so numbers aren't massive, but we've got mainly backpedalers in this race. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna change bikes for a change. Am I still on 100%? I'm still on 100% train difficulty. I'll leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. Just for a laugh. Let's go for a Tron, because I like the colour. Let's go for the Tron. And I think I'm actually going to change my kit, obviously, to the Backpedal 100k kit at the minute, because that's the only one we can use. There it is. Close up. Lovely job. Here we go. Hey David, hope you're recovering well. Yes, I echo the oh, why is Siri speaking to me? Go away. Don't go too hard, you might be needed for the team time trial tomorrow. I'm not doing the team time trial tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be doing an FTP test in the Alp de Zwift race on Friday morning, I think 11 AM. So that's your second ride of the day, isn't it, David? You rode this morning. I think this is probably the most full my Discord has been, voice chat wise. On the left hand side there, it's almost coming down through my webcam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 of us. Looks like lots of people have chosen the Tron. So I should probably explain this race. It was an invite-only race. organised by us here at Backpedal, and it's different to the normal hill climb events that we've been setting up. Not that I've had anything to do with it, but this one is a custom race. So we do the Bigfoot Hills loop, and then we finish about 400 meters after the summit of the volcano KOM. Can you hear them? I think it's my jockey wheels. I don't know what it could be actually. I'm gonna give some things a spray and see if that fixes anything. Could be my pedals. I must confess I haven't washed the bike, so I have now. It's actually difficult to. It's difficult to locate the noise. Actually, I don't want to spray too much because I'm going to be breathing in the fumes. In fact, I'm not going to spray at all because Charlie's not here, so I will likely collapse on the floor, and then you'll all be phoning 999 for me. So I'm not going to do it now. I'm not sure if Tommy or Nick are watching the stream or listening to the stream, but they did say that they wanted it to be as entertaining as possible. So, you know, I don't know what they expect other than it being entertaining. So, I guess we will have to see. It's a chance for a bit of fun, isn't it? A chance for a bit of fun. So. Things would last longer if I was to take a little bit more care. Well, yeah, I suppose so. I guess when you do the kilometres I do, in the weather that I do it in, there's no getting away from it, is there really? There's no excuse, but just saying, you know, if I was a Team Ineos rider and I was living in, I don't know, somewhere sunny, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this race. Who's got me echoing in the background of Discord? Don't worry, I'm not gonna hold you accountable. I'm just wondering. There we go then. Neutral start, right? Neutral start. So this is the first time I've, I guess, properly done a bunch race with a load of people that I would now technically call my club slash community mates. And what you'll see in this event is what I would do if I was riding with people I've ridden with for like 10 years plus. And that's have fun. Because like there's not many opportunities like this for me. So if you see me attacking needlessly, or if you see me like doing something you think is stupid, that's kind of part of the point. Like, it's a lot like I guess your local ride where you get a chance to, you know, hang about with your mates and have a bit of fun. Because if you look at this group, it's just made up with backpedal riders in the white jersey. The little squeak. I told you I'm not going down there and spraying stuff. Otherwise I'm going to be inhaling it. Oh, attack, attack. Separation, separation. It's nice this because it's a small group as well. So like this now, you wouldn't normally see it on a course like this. You wouldn't see a breaker let this go. So it's not going to be like a usual race. I can imagine Nick and Tommy, I'll put a link in the description if you'd rather listen to their fun commentary. I expect they're having a field day with this now, a breakaway. Ooh, a healthy gap. This is also a really nice way for people to like get a chance to race as a group in a much more relaxed setting, I think. Any thoughts on Zwift Academy winners? Well, funny enough, the dude that won, Bognar, he follows me on Instagram, so I sent him a message. I said thank you for the follow. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't watch it. I just knew that he'd won, so. Ah, don't get dropped. I can see you just 7 seconds back. I was gonna, if you close the gap to like 5 seconds, I was gonna like drop back a little bit then, but I missed it. If I was paying more attention. Yeah, same to you, same to you. I know it's a big gap already now, isn't it? It's a big gap. And that's the thing with a course like this, isn't it? You wonder, is it gonna be like people watching each other all the way to the volcano? It's an interesting one. The thing is, with the group up ahead, as you probably realise, they've cleaned up the podium already, the 3 of them. But if you're going to shut it down, you shut it down in like a big move. I'm going to start pulling about 5 here, so if anybody wants to roll with me, to keep them in sight. Hey Valerie. Oh, Tommy. Epic Tommy. Or should I say Carlton? I'm getting some sticky watts. Naughty. Any thoughts on doing a triathlon? No. I would dedicate a lot of time to swimming if I did. Because I don't think I've swam since I was in school, so it's a long time ago. It looks like I'm the only one. I'm getting beef in this group. Everyone's looking at me. Work. Yeah, all the cake in the world. I washed the bike earlier, so I think it's I missed a bit. Funny enough, it sounded better than this before I washed it. Oh. No, you don't have to pull. The UK is producing Silver Standing Special Cycling Endurance Athletes. Any possible explanation? No idea. I haven't done my homework, so I don't know what all your PRs are. I don't know, what do you think? That group's at 35 seconds, what do you think the gap needs to be? Is this my last stream for Christmas? No. FTP test live stream on Friday morning. I'm doing the Mountain Massive event. Massive. Thank you, Valerie. Okay, so we know what has to happen if this group is to come back. We know what has to happen. Do you know what it is? Imagine the views if it bridge solo. This should be interesting, this bit, because we've got a bigger blob, like, and the speed might be different to the front group. Yeah, don't get drops here. He's not got dropped. Good job, buddy, keep going. Get right in. Heart rate's kind of high tonight. Although, like I said earlier, I am on my easy week, or easier week. So, I'm certainly feeling the effects already, which shows fitness is going in the right direction, because my recovery is getting really good, really quick. So, it's good news. So have we got the short KOM after this? The forward. Curse of the commentator. Tommy was just saying in the commentary that he thinks his money's on the wrong people. I just said curse of the commentator. Oh, I have cleaned my chain. That's the thing, I was just saying, I cleaned my bike earlier and it didn't make any noise before I cleaned it. Now I cleaned it, it's making noise. So I must have missed a bit. A 30-minute TT, you should be able to do it at FTP. You should be able to. If in doubt, start at like 98% or 97% and then ramp it up a bit. Ooh, feather. Good use of the feather. Yeah, so we closed the gap a little bit, for 10 seconds or so. I'd imagine the thing is, like, I think most of us are quite savvy, like we don't want to catch them, like say for example, like if we caught them there, it would just be like status quo again. Status quo, the band. It'd be all level, so I think you got to play the game a little bit. Nice one, don't get dropped. Don't get dropped, don't get dropped. Killing it now, killing it. Big KOM to get up. And you should be alright. Three in the breakaway. Strong breakaway too. Definitely seeing some high fives, 6 watts per kilos. Strong breakaway. Only disadvantage, for them at least, is the size of it. 3. So, yeah, I mean, it's good though. This is what makes racing exciting, isn't it? I think this is the first time I've ridden through Titan's Grove on 100% training difficulty. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, let's go. Don't get dropped, you're bringing in a lot of fans into this chat. Good effort, buddy. You're going to be racing for Backpedal next. We'll rally the troops around these WKG riders. Rally the Backpedal troops. Whew. I'll try and get some recovery in here. That's not very easy. This is potentially where our group will slow down now, because even though the front group's going to be committed still, this is likely where our group will like lose a bit of cohesion, because we're just about to hit the short KOM So, you know, everybody wants to save a little bit, and that gap will probably go back up to 35 seconds, which is still a sizable gap by any strength of the imagination. Like 30-second head start on the Volcano is a big gap. Thank you, Rob. I'll hopefully supporting the whole Backpedal team. "30-second gap now, guys. 30-second gap. Looks like the front group have also decided that 4 watts a kilo is roughly what they're going to sit on, which is significantly slightly than us, but we have the advantage of a group size. But no doubt you get to the top of this climb and our group size is going to be smaller. So this is kind of where you have to think, you know, what is the, you know, what's going to happen? Is the group going to split up here? If it does, the group is obviously going to be small at the top. And then does that make the group size equal at the top to the front group? And if it does, it means like potentially you've got a harder chase on your hands. So, you know, 15k to go. It's about commitment. You know, how big does your chase want to be, basically? Okay, that was massively successful. I'll tell you why. So what's happened now is the front group have split because of the reaction behind. Now, my goal wasn't to bridge across. My goal was to try and get a reaction to see if they would potentially shell one rider or maybe even split completely all three of them. Once I saw the split, I backed off because I could see how strong these lads were behind me. So now we've still got a bigger group going over the top for only half of the effort of the climb, which granted everybody's made the same effort, but now there's a smaller group. Doesn't make it any easier, per se. It just now makes it harder for the group in front. Yeah, I attacked just before the KOM, didn't I? Trying to play bikes. Oh no, I didn't want to gap the group. Some clever racing going on here, actually. Very clever racing. Oh, this is going to be a super interesting finale. The guys have been out there for the whole race. Go on, everybody, keep digging in. You got it, you got it. Oh, I got to be honest. I was in a bit of bother there at the end. It's lucky I made the move where I did because, well, I mean, I could have made it on the climb, I think, maybe, but I was like redlining at like the mid 180s heart rate, and that's sky high for me. So when I saw that, even though I felt good, I knew it wouldn't be sustainable. So I kind of needed to catch them. If you want me to hear like the breakdown before everyone jumps on Discord, I had to time it really so that I would get across so I could use my draft power up. If I get across just before the bottom of it, it gives me like 30 or 40 seconds of recovery. I want to say recovery, it wasn't really recovery, but you know what I mean, like I'm then with the front group. And it's a kind of risk I made, like knowing that I may not have made it across. But the gap was just about bridgeable, maybe. I think that's the call you have to make when you're in a race. You have to kind of, you know, weigh up whether or not, like, staying in the group would have meant I would have been 15, 20 seconds behind at the bottom of the climb. So I'd have had to, obviously have to get across. But I felt like I had to throw the dice. And in all honesty, it was no harm me doing it, because if I'm doing an FTP test on Friday morning, a live stream, Bob to Zwift. If you want to do the race, the Mountain Massive race, then come and join. I'm going to be doing an FTP test up there, and yeah, I think doing that effort there at the end, the sustained effort, going longer than I would have maybe, it is personally for me a good test to see what I can do on Friday. So yeah. Whew. Yeah, good job guys, go on. I better take a screenshot of this graph, otherwise I'm gonna get booted. $184, there we go. So you know, that's high there for me. That's really high, and then I was able to bring it down a little bit, and then towards the end I was a little bit more under control. But yeah, oh, tough one. Let's take a screenshot. I'm gonna be doing a Collie Mo's test, so yeah, it's gonna be like basically to exhaustion. I know FTP tests are to exhaustion, but it's gonna be like probably about a 30 to 35 minute test. So it's different to what maybe you normally see in terms of FTP tests, but it's another FTP test you can do, but it also tests like your time to exhaustion and everything else, so that's why I'm throwing that in. Don't forget those screenshots, guys. Don't forget those screenshots. If you didn't screenshot, it didn't happen. That's the new saying now. Oh. Paul, fair play. You two, or you three rather, making that move, like, hat off. Those are the kind of efforts, you know, we want to see, don't we? And especially like your graph is going to be incredible. You know, you guys are the MVPs of the night, so Oh, nice one. 34 minutes. That's super. Well, depends what you're going for, obviously. But mine was when I was training for longer time trials this year. I managed to get it to an hour and 5 minutes. So that was pretty decent for me. But I think it's the highest I've ever got it to, actually. It was 360 watts for that 1 hour and 5, I think. So it was pretty good for myself. Screenshot taken. Screenshot taken. Just gonna spin to the bottom of the volcano. So yeah, FTP test. So I know you all love that. So don't forget, I'll do that on Christmas Eve during the day. So granted, if you don't want to see it, then absolutely no problem at all. But I got to do it at some point. So it's my excuse. My excuse to get it done before Christmas. Gonna cracking ride. Absolutely cracking ride. Well done. Oh, Prez, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prez. Thank you so much. Oh, let's get to the bottom of this hill. We'll end the stream. Well, that was very, very fun. Very nice to have so many people that I know to race alongside and to have a bit of fun with. Bit of camaraderie, bit of cat and mouse, breakaways, had everything. That was really good. I think you guys are the real winners. I mean, your graphs must be Thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas to you too. That was it was a pleasure to have you join us. Seeing your name about so much, it was nice to have your wheel. Good effort, great effort. Tommy's still going strong on the commentary. Yeah. Nathan and David Toll eat your heart out. Right, everybody, I'm going to bid you farewell. I've got to the bottom. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your contributions. Thank you for the race. Thank you for the company. Not just today, but for the whole year. Although saying that, we do have the stream on Friday, so hopefully I'll see you Friday. If not, you can always catch up on it. We'll have to get our FTP guesses in at the start. It's going to be a toughie. It's going to be a toughie. I'm actually going to... I'll manually set my FTP lower so that we might get an FTP, a new FTP number at the end on purpose. Even though technically it probably won't be. So that's it from me. I will see you very soon.